This is not what I wanted. I don't know. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hey, Justin. Hey. I am not sure I'm going to keep this top on tonight because it is a little bit harder to keep control of. I don't know. I don't know if I'm keeping this top on or not. It is not what I thought it was going to be. I've got to, let me see. It'll come together as it gets darker outside. It's still light outside here in California. That's why it's kind of like fucking with me. Like the light is terrible. We'll get it. Where's the... Hello, hello. I put a little bit too much. That's too much. Glitter. It's not glitter, it's like lotion. Glotion. I put way too much. Hey, David. I'm doing good. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Hell yeah. I got my shot. It's called Tin Cup Whiskey. And it comes with like the shot. Oh, crap. I just spilled a little bit. So, yeah. And then we got movie trivia, pop culture, pick your poison. We may do a little 80s too. We'll see. We may do music. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm going to wait till a few more people get in here before I take a shot because that'll be like, I'll have to do like 10. Because people usually say, like, take a shot, take a shot. I'm like, hold on. Let's wait till everybody gets in here. I have my Alani. I'm not going to drink the whole thing. I'll drink, like, this much. I'm trying to do the sugar-free. This is sugar-free. And cheers. I really want to get my neon lights up. But on the live, it would all read backwards because I have a neon pink Lissa shop sign that is like the very first thing that I had for my channel. But unfortunately, YouTube messed around with the background. They unmirror it and everything will read backwards on the live. So thank you. It is really annoying. This top is super annoying because it ties in the back, but it's awkward. It's an awkward one. But I have one coming in from Temu, and it's like a hot pink, which is like my favorite color. Like shiny fake leather crap. But it's like a corset. I can't wait because like bright pink is just, it fits who I am. It's been a week, you guys. It's been a fun week, but it's been a busy one. And it's Father's Day this weekend. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. That is Sunday here in the U.S. when we celebrate that. Here's my Jet Puff. This is my favorite pillow in the whole world. Someone actually on the high school field trip, one of the parents actually thought it was like a real thing of marshmallows. I'm like, no. Oh, no. That is not real. And if it was, I wouldn't have it because I don't actually like the taste of marshmallows. I just really like the smell of them. You know what I do like though, when you're making s'mores, like that crispy outer layer, the burnt part, I like that part. But the mushy inside, I cannot. I cannot deal with it. It is my favorite color. Yeah, it's like slimy. I'm like if the texture is not right, just like chicken, I cannot eat chicken at Chick-fil-A because listen, there was a time I was eating the Chick-fil-A nuggets in my van. I dropped one, it bounced like a up to the moon. From then on, I never touched another Chick-fil-A nugget. Now I eat the fries, those waffle fries, Polynesian sauce. Give it to me all day. I will not touch the chicken. It's fucking gross. um, but it's I know a lot that's unpopular opinion, but try to bounce it next time you get a Chick-fil-A nugget. I mean, I don't actually like blueberry pie. I just like the smell of it. I love the smell of pies baking because it's something like when we used to go to Illinois in the summertime, my grandma would, number one, she would jar pickles. Her pickles were like damn near like the best bread and butter pickles. And then she would do like, was it raspberry? Blackberry. I remember my grandpa, we were at a farm and we were walking along. He just was taking berries off and eating them. I'm like, Grandpa, shouldn't we wash those first? He's like, I know how my farm is. And he also, I saw him drink milk straight from the cow. He's like, if you know your cattle, you're good. You know what I mean? You can literally drink it straight from the cow. Crazy, right? That was weird. I'm like, Grandpa, that is weird. That is weird. I'm live? Oh no. Oh wow. I get to kick someone out of here already. Yay. Cupcakes, yes. Cupcakes are, if I make them, because you have to have the really expensive vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, and you have to have, which is weird because the first time I made them, I hated the rose taste in cupcakes. And then I made them enough times and I got used to baking them and having the smell of them. One day I just ate one and I fell in love with it. I'm like, rose water in baked goods is actually really good. But it's all about the icing too. If your icing is off, there ain't no way. There ain't no way you should ever eat a cupcake if the icing is not right. Mm-mm. I love these people. 224 people in the room. And when it gets like... Justin, you're so funny. Is sirloin's a lot in here? Whipped cream is good. I like to put a little bit of vanilla absolute, like a tiny bit, because if you put too much, when you make homemade whipped cream, it'll like ruin the consistency. So I like a little bit of either whiskey, like a tiny bit, or like vanilla absolute. And like when you're making the whipped cream, of course, you load it with sugar. Straight up, you gotta, whatever I make is gonna be 99.9% sugar. So be careful eating anything I ever make because you're gonna get diabetes. Hi, Brian. Hello. Yes, I love spicy too. I love tahini. Actually, tahini is not spicy to me, but I love it on watermelon. If you have not tried it on watermelon, what the hell, you need to. It is so good. I'm about to take a shot. So we have 163 people in here. Let's take a shot. Take a shot of water if you want water. I'm doing me. You do you. This is 10-cup whiskey because you get the free shot glass with it. Watermelon sugar, fuck yeah, all the way. And my chaser is always apple juice. The great value from Walmart in the big container. Yes. Fuck no, Jason, I'd be dead. We aren't. Here we go. Love you guys. Cheers. I can hang with the best of them, Jason. Don't fuck with me. Because I can drink you under the table. That is not a good thing. But if you were on the time I was talking about the keg stand I did, okay, we're going to go into that story right now. Picture this. Picture this. Okay, I was senior in high school, right? I was working at Hooters, and I was dating this guy in the Coast Guard. So he was like, what, 20s? So I went over to one of their, like, him and his roommate's apartment, and they were having a huge ass party. I'm like, I didn't know Coast Guard guys could drink. Let me tell you something. I outdrank all of them. But anyway, so I had never had a mudslide. That is starting the night off wrong from the start. So they had the TGI Fridays. Remember when they used to make the mixes? So I started the night with that. And I'm like, oh, this is good. It tastes like a milkshake. I kept drinking it. Chance. I don't know. I don't remember his name, actually. I do, but it wasn't Chance. Are you in the Coast Guard? It was in Clearwater, Florida. It would have been, was it Air Station Clearwater? Yeah. Some of them were in the small boat section in St. Pete, so it was what it was. And oh, so then they're like, I was getting fucked up from that, right? I was getting, because I was just chugging it, and it already had the alcohol in it, but not the good kind, that you mix with anything else. Navy. So my dad was Navy. My sister was Marines. I was Army. Okay. But listen. Okay, so I was shit-faced from all the wrong things. And then they're like, oh, Melissa, have you ever done a keg stand? I'm like, no. I've seen it in movies and stuff, but I had never done one. And they're like, come here, you're flexible, right? And at that time, listen, I was not flexible, but I was willing to be anything. I was young and dumb and ready to get the freak shit on. Like, I swear it was the best party ever. But anyways, so they're like, we're going to do this the right way. So they put me up in a handstand. They were holding me there, and they had the keg, right? I could swallow a lot of beer. But what they didn't know is I have a deviated septum. So what do you think started happening if you're upside down pumping? Because you cannot keep up with the swallowing when they're pumping the keg. Like, it doesn't go down fast enough. And 60 seconds, motherfuckers. 60-second keg stand. Now I stood up and threw up. But listen, I still kept it down for like a little bit. But it started coming out my nose, and I'm like, keep going, keep going. You guys, I had never. It was Bye, Brian. It was the craziest shit. Like, the craziest. But what made me sick is the mudslide mix that I had first. It wasn't the beer. I would have been fine with just the beer. That fucking sugary drink mixes and shit. No. No, 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 no. No. Don't ever do that. That sugar is what gives you the really shitty hangover. You're going to get a hangover anyway, but do you want a clean one or do you want a shitty one? There's a difference. Hey, Nick. Fitness. Hey. But anyway, who wants to do trivia? Let's do some movie trivia. We can do that or pick your poison. This is my favorite because I get to pick. Saw Gunner. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Bradley. You're speaking my language. Hey, Ernie. Trivia. Pick your. I choose my poison. Are you sure? I must be your poison because you're on my channel. Saw Gunner. Oh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, I gotta make sure nothing pops out in the back. Hold on. Get that beast over there. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let me say this now. Thank you to all my veterans and thank you to all my first responders. I love you so much. And I got your 6, all the things. My dad was law enforcement, good old days. He would not be a cop in today's world. Yay, thank you, Bill. Oh, and by the way, if you guys buy a platinum membership, you get to see my Victoria's Secrets in-store try-on hauls and bikini layouts. Anything bikini related, you get to see on platinum. So welcome. Yay, thank you, Bill. Yay, welcome. And let's start with pick your poison because, okay, this is how we play. Or no, we'll do trivia. We'll start with trivia. Okay. I'm going to open a new pack. This actually has a lot more than you think it does. Okay. You know, I had a brain fart. I actually thought I was Gen X. I'm not. That's through 1980. But I always felt like I was Gen X because I had older sisters. I was born in 84. That just goes through 80. So I'm a little bit younger than I thought. I mean, Master, hey, yay. Jason, it's okay. I'm trashed too. I'll be trashed. Listen. By the end of the night, if you didn't have a good time and you're not hungover tomorrow, I didn't do something right. Hungover on water. We don't promote drinking on my channel. Healthy lifestyle of the rich and famous. 87. Yay, Fresh Prince. Master, how old are you? I'm just asking. I'm curious. Hey, DL. Hey, DL, do you want to be a mod or no? You've been on my channel a long time. That's why I was asking. If not, it's fine. Sure. Nah. I gotcha. But you know what? I was raised on hose water and neglect. I feel like. Okay, so welcome everybody. If you have not subscribed, please do join the fucking crazy ass tribe. Yeah, 84. So I'm 42. My oldest son is married. He's in the Army. He is infantry, 11 Bravo. His wife is Air Force. She's the smart one. No, I'm just kidding. Brazil. Hey, Brazil. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The neglect. you know. You know. Like our parents, like, listen, my mom's German. She wasn't raised in Germany or anything, but her parents were. But anyway, Betty Crocker wooden ass spoon on my ass. Listen, I was branded with Betty Crocker my entire upbringing. And listen, I laughed one time when she broke one of them. And it hurt. It hurt so bad. Why did I laugh? I have no idea. So she found a plastic one. If you didn't get a spoon on your ass, that hurts just as much as anything else. I can promise you. I'm like 90% German and I'm Scots Irish too. So you can kind of tell. A little bit of everything. I feel like I have a little Hispanic too. The way I eat, yeah, I'm definitely on the Hispanic side of things. Oh my God, you guys, like, okay, real quick. On the way to school one day, I remember I was mad at my mom and I said, "You're such a bitch," or something like that, right? She didn't do anything right away. So I'm like, "Oh, did she not hear me?" She went, "Bam, listen." Or it would have been bam, like this. She had a ring on that finger. My nose started gushing blood. And I got out of the car in the car line just like that. No one asked nothing in those days. Talk about neglect and abuse. It is what it was. I'm kind of glad she did it, but like, damn. Like, she waited before she did it. That's what's fucked up. That's fucked up. And then, they had just, when I hit kindergarten, they just stopped with the corporal punishment or whatever you call it, like spanking kids. I kind of wish they would have spanked me. um, yeah, they would have. They would have all ganged up on us and all beat our asses. Now, like, you can't even look at your kid wrong. They're like, "I'm gonna call the police." And then we all know, as parents, if you're a parent, like, the cops show up at your house. Yep. But in Indiana, I've never like dealt with anything in California. Indiana, they're like, "What did you say to your mom?" I'm like, "I like you." We play even politically, they should never be able to parent your kids for you. Just saying. Don't that yes, Jason. They're like, "What are you gonna do?" Like, they scare me. You know why they scare me? Because I visualize what would have happened to me. That's what scares me. Not them, but like what would have been them in my shoes. Do you see? I'd have been dead. I would have. My dad was a cop. Listen, who was I gonna call? Ghost button. There ain't no one to call. There ain't no one to call. And that's how it should be. That's how kids need their ass beat sometimes. Now I don't do that. I just I don't know. I've gotten kind of, I don't know. I just try to get on their level and try to understand because that's not something my parents ever did. Like, you didn't ask why. Why did you say no? No, because that's your answer. No is your answer. There's no why. I, you got to go back to where you were and how fucked up we were as teenagers without our parents beating us, and then you'll see it. But no, and then when I come down on them, it's shitty because I like being their friend, and then I get hurt when I have to come down on them. They're like, "Mom, I hate you. You're the fucking," you know. It is what it is. I got beat. And I must have liked it because it happened a lot more than. I've always been that way. I've always been the rebel of the family trying to piss my parents off. Not so much my dad, more my mom. Because you were not going to get the last word with my mom. It wasn't going to happen. See, like, that's how we all connect. We were all abused as children. Tokyo, I love you. The resilience is like, I'm still alive. Oh, wow. So you had it bad, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. My dad was a cop 30 years. And, you know, as when I was younger, my dad, we were like best friends. I look just like my dad, but female version. My dad is a jokester, and that's where I get it from. He is Rodney Dangerfield's biggest impersonator, except he doesn't look like him. He's funny. I was the kid in school that tripped the cheerleader walking down the aisle. Not the nice cheerleader, the bitch one. I had long legs. I was 5'9", like my whole high school career. So, I had to stretch my leg out. And the teacher would see me do it every time and be like, and do nothing because we all hated her. But but I'm also the one, I was like the class retard. I mean, that signifies my personality. There is no, like, the thing is, it made it worse when I went in the army and was hanging out with dudes. Okay? It was like I already had mostly guy friends growing up. I didn't date them, and a lot of them probably thought I was a lesbian because I actually wanted to keep them as friends, like at that level. I never wanted to destroy that. But I was also hanging out with the wrong type of, did drugs, did the acid, it was what it was. But I had a good time in high school. Would I go back and do it again? Hell no. Whippets were a thing. I lost a lot of brain cells in high school. Like, the whippets were badass. No, we don't talk about that on my channel. We got whip it's. Whip it's. You got kicked out for a week, Ernie? What did you do? Sir Wins-a-Lot, where have you been? We've been waiting for you. Everybody's following you in here. That's my daughter being a weirdo. They are me. They're my children. You guys remember like that funny feeling? Like, oh my God, it was priceless. But was it not? Like back in the day, listen, okay, I have a weed story. I'll tell you once we get started. Someone remind me. It is the best shit you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. So remind me. I want you guys, okay, tonight's theme is Euro Trip. Let's pretend we're in that movie. Okay, it's all about it. Euro Trip. Okay, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Welcome. Let's get fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. You did, Ernie. No. That is the best movie ever. When I was stationed there, listen. I thought I was you know what? I might have been a badass at one point in my life. No, I still am. Let's be honest. I'm the mother of many nations, and I could barely count to 10 anymore. You know, it is what it is. I'm a gangsta. What? Oh, I am. I'm still a badass. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Yes. Okay. Hey, Dustin. Good evening. If you have not already subscribed, please do. Definitely thumbs up the like, please, guys. That'll really help me because I've had probably over 1,000 people in here and only 32 thumbs up. That makes YouTube hate me because they hate me. But just thumbs up. I know it's annoying when we say it, but it really does make a difference. Yay! Thank you, Bills. You get bikini, all the things now. Okay, who's ready? Ready for trivia? Oh, I do not, Sir Winslow. Stop. Is it this? It's this, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, so wait, real quick. Who lives in California? Raise your hand. We're going to have a meetup. We're going to go bowling. Hit that. Hit it. Hit it or quit it. Too legit. Too legit to quit it. Okay, we're going to have to play some music tonight. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go bowling. I wanted to go roller skating, and everybody's like, we're all going to get hurt. We should go out there and do like the little, where you have to, someone sits like this and you have to push them. You know what I'm talking about at the skating rink? Fuck yeah. Okay. Opposite coast. So I'm from Florida, but bumper bowling. Yes. So what I want to do is like a couple months before that is book a bunch of like hotel rooms in a nice hotel so no one has to drive anywhere and we can all just fucking party. That's what it's gonna be. And then we're going to I want to go bowling and maybe do some live trivia or something. We're gonna have a lot of fun, but I have to have my moderator Sir Wins-a-Lot, Polly, maybe Justin. I can talk. I don't know if Polly would bring. You live over there by him, right? So we're gonna have like a fucking, like we're back in college. Yeah. So we're gonna have a meetup and it's gonna be a lot of fun and I can't wait. Hold on. Jason, where are you? Where do you guys live? Oh yeah, the movie. Yeah. This is Dollar Tree. Look at that. Dollar Tree. It looks like a vibrator, but it's not. UK. Yay, UK. I love you guys. Welcome. The movie scene. Yes. I fucking love it. We're going to have a lot of fun. Anyway. Okay. All right. Movie trivia. How we do this. Whoever answers correctly, I'll give them a shout out. And I know there's a delay, especially if you're in another country. There's really nothing I can do about it. I wish I could, but it is what it is. Montana. Cool. That's cool, Chance. So I'm thinking like I would need at least, so what I want to do is have Sir Winslow, Polly. I know one of my other moderators lives close to one hit. So you three mods are all dudes. I need you guys like security, detail, type thing. Nevada. So DL, you're close enough. So what I want to do is book like enough rooms, but people have to put you're going to have to book your, because I don't want, if someone doesn't show up, I don't want to be stuck with the bill, because people back out. It is what it is. Hey, Lou. Lou, you got to come out to Cali and have a meetup. We're going to have a meetup. That's what we're talking about. He's from my hometown, you guys. We vibe. Rainbow Rollerland? Fuck yeah. So Lou, I was talking tonight about the meetup here. I want to go like bowling, like galactic bowling. That's what it was known as in like Florida, right? Or roller skating. But we don't kill ourselves. It is like, I want to do something like that. Like something where it was fun as a kid to do, but you have enough of us, like old people, we're going to take over the skating rink. You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah. Play the old school shit. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Like my dad flies here from Tampa International to here. It's a whole day. It is going to be a whole day thing. But I get his ticket for like under 200, like well under that, because we can't afford that shit. And I need my dad here like all the time. He's on a fixed income. He's retired, so yes, I pay for his shit. Right, Brian K. That is so cool. Yes, but I want everybody. So I gotta have a date. I have to set like a date far enough out there to where people can make travel plans. But if I make it here in Fresno is huge. There's a lot to do here in Fresno, and it's affordable. If you go, that's the thing. If you go outside of Fresno, it's expensive. You know what I mean? Or if you go out to another area, there ain't shit there. Like, So Fresno, I feel like, is a good area. It's affordable and it's really fucking cool. It's a cool town. No, Jason, he has been on here. He's been in the car with me. He's like, he's always judging my driving. Yeah, he makes fun of me all the time. We caught up. How do you do that though? I don't get that. Okay. I can reserve a floor. I don't know how the hell to do all that, but I've never done anything like that. Yeah, I'm in California, but where I'm at is affordable. It's affordable. LA is not affordable. I like Fresno a lot. Um, a lot. Where we live is closer to like Clovis, where like the rodeo stuff is. We can also go to a rodeo. I mean, it just depends. Um, Florida is just as expensive these days. Where I'm from is like the Tampa Bay area. It is crazy. Yeah. So the one I would book actually is where we stayed. I'm not gonna lie, it's by a hustler. You guys, but this hotel is cool as shit. Like, you walk in, you think it's like 5-star, right? It, it is. Like, when you're military and you're moving around, like, while you have your animals with you and all your kids, you're in a hotel till you find a place to live. So it is what it is. And this place is right by the mall, too. Fashion Fair. Oh, wait, you guys, listen. There's a bowling alley in Fashion Fair Mall. Yes, that works. Because we can all walk. We can all walk. No one has to drive. You get what I'm saying? We can like go bar hopping, whatever. No one has to drive. That's key, is no one gets a DUI. Everybody's safe. We like call attendance, look out for one. And you guys will be carrying me back. You'll be carrying me. A party bus. But like, how many times do we get to do fun shit like that in life? Bring it back. I'm all about it. Like, bring it back. Be safe. Do it in a like semi-responsible manner, and you'd have a really good time with people, and you will never forget it. Like, I won't trust you till I can drink with you. That's how I am. You can't trust someone till you drink with them. Who else understands that? Like, it is what it is. I know. Okay, listen, Scott, we're military. We were stationed here. We don't have a choice. But listen, Fresno is where all the ranches are, where the people get it. The hardworking people get it. It is earned. But actually, to me, it's not earned, but it's easily taken away. I trust everybody, all walks of life, until you prove me wrong, and then there's no getting that back. It is what it is. Yeah. You guys, just because we're older doesn't mean we can't have a good time. I want to take over like the bowling alley or something like that, or the skating rink. I really want to go skating. No one else wants to. I'm afraid too. I'm afraid I'm going to break an ankle because I used to speed skate, inline skate and shit. I was cool. I did all like I always won like the free drink or whatever because I won, you know. I was good. Thank you, Ryan. I listen. I know they do, Scott. I know. I see it. I see what you're saying, but I like my governor in Florida, but in the grand scheme of things, politicians are all bad. They don't care about us. From any country, the people at the top are not good. It's not that they're not good; they don't care about you, is what I'm saying. Which, in in turn, I mean, makes them kind of bad. I don't know. Yeah, you're right, Chance. Like you hang on to the carpeted wall that smells like ass. And if I walk into a skating rink and it doesn't smell like feet, I'm walking right out. It ain't real. It ain't real. You guys, you have, I've never, no, I cannot party like I once did. Actually, I probably could, but I would need a few days to like recover. You see what I'm saying? If I did that, like, I would warn you guys before you get here for a week, you best be hydrating all you can. Like, hydrate, because we're. Right, Sir Lancelot? You got. Scott, we are here to have fun, Scott. But I see what you're saying. I get it. But if we start talking about that, it's going to become not fun. So, yeah. And bowling, why can't we do it all? So, if we do like a weekend meetup kind of thing, like some people could probably only stay one night, Friday, Saturday type thing. We can do a few things. I would have to plan it out. Like, or you know what? I'm not a planner. We ain't gonna plan nothing. We're just gonna go whatever. We'll figure it out. Sir Lancelot, stop. No, you're good, Scott. You're good. You're good. Just okay. Let's do trivia. I'm so into this meetup. How long till he retires? We might retire now. We're waiting to hear back. So we put in for an ROTC position, like commander at a college, for like basically everywhere we love. So here in California, Fresno State, we have University of Tampa, UNC, North Carolina, South Carolina, Indianapolis, you know, all the things. University of Georgia. So Georgia Tech, I think too. He put in for all of them. If he doesn't get one of those, we're gonna see what his he's an engineer. So what his branch manager offers. If he doesn't like that, he's gonna retire. So we're hoping for a few more years just to get my channel. Because what I want to be able to do is like make the difference between his retirement pay in active duty, like, you know, fill that gap so we can kind of maintain. See what I'm saying? That's awesome, Scott. Thank you for your service. And thank you for all to all my veterans and first responders. I love you. I have so much love for you and respect. Thank you. It means a lot. I love pizza. Oh, oh God, Justin loves pizza. He's gonna talk Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese does have good pizza, but I'm beginning to think that's only because when you finally get to eat, you're fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I think they have beer at the ones here. Just saying, just saying. It's a thought. It's just, maybe we go to Chuck E. Cheese. No, we ain't going to Chuck E. Cheese. We ain't doing that. That is awesome, Scott. Oh, do you guys want to see? Hold on. Where did I put it? Hold on. Okay. So, when we were at Fort Stewart, we went to Tybee. Tybee was like a big, big time. So this is me on Tybee. This is the one. It's got my reflection in the water, but that is my signature. That's actually my signature at the bottom. That's how I sign my name. I know it's not really cursive, but this is it is a towel, but I like it more as a blanket. It does have the towel material, but on the front it's like super, super soft. So yeah, that's my I might do a couple of from my pinup. I did pinup. I love pinup art. That's what this is. Where is it? This is my pinup art of me in my life, basically, because I was 249 gunner and I wore like the old army uniform. And this represents like Lissa Shops, who I am now. But I went back blonde. See what I'm saying? Like, it's no, that's just a picture that my husband took. Or no. That's the one that Eva, she was the photographer that did my pinup stuff. We went out to Tybee Beach. If you know anything about sand gnats, those were a thing that day. I was certified badass. It is what it is. I actually had to shine my boots. My son's like, what do you mean? I'm like, listen, honey. The digital was like they were issuing that to basic training people when I got out. Yeah, I never saw that uniform. I had the old one. And I respect that. I wore tanker boots and I was not a tanker because Marauders had like that spit shine already about them. And I like the buckles because I was like, that's how I grew up. I was like, not emo, but like punk rock. I'm like, oh, fucking buckle. Yeah, we're going to wear these. Yeah, I miss the army at times, but I was stationed in Europe. So USER command kind of sucked because things happened that shouldn't have happened. And it just got like, it is what it is. It was not the real army. If you're stationed in Germany the whole time you're in the army, you don't know the real army. Well, I knew it. Listen, I was stationed in the US. I was with the reserve unit, but they were all jacked up. Reserve compared to active duty is like fucking jacked up. But anyway, here we go. Yes, please thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. And then we'll start trivia. And so we're going to start with the movie trivia. And whoever answers it correctly, I'll call them out. And then I go to the next one. I know it's a little bit frustrating, but we'll do some of this. Then we'll go to pick your poison. We'll kind of check back and see if you guys want to keep doing this or play music. We can do either. Or do pop culture. So I have both. So Germany was awesome. My chain of command was not. No, I did not see combat. I trained. I was supposed to deploy. Um, we were in Kaiserslautern, where deployment training was at the time. I volunteered to go because me and my first husband were both military. He was MP. I was AG. I was postal. Um, but I ended up being Sergeant Major's driver. Um, but I found out I was not supposed to be able to get pregnant. And 2 days before, when they do the blood work on the females, they came to me and said, "Hey, guess what?" I'm like, "There ain't no way, because I can't have kids." And I was 8 weeks. Yeah. So, and the female that actually took over my position was killed. So, yeah, my son ultimately saved my life. Crazy story, but true. Pizza and burgers are amazing. Now I'm hungry. You guys stop. Yep. All right. First question. Hold on. What comedy sees Michael Cera play a slacker musician trying to get a record deal? Michael Cera. I know who. It's Cera is his last name. Mm-hmm. He reminds me of that all the time. Nope. Not Almost Heroes. I've never heard of this movie, actually, and I like him. I think he's funny. Scott Pilgrim, Master got it. How do you know Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah. In what Coen Brothers movie does Steve Buscemi end up in a wood chipper? This is the easy one. You guys should know this one. Hey, Dwayne. Fargo. Good job, Master. I had a feeling you would get it. Name one of the two stars from Midnight Cowboy. Master got it. Dustin Hoffman and John Voight. What Blade Runner movie was released in 2017? Good job, Chance. You got it. What 1970 film inspired an 11-season sitcom? This, my military people should know, or older folk. I know because I used to watch the show with my dad. MASH. Good job, freaking. Yay, MASH. Okay, the movie Sin City is based off whose comic books? Todd McFarlane, Frank Miller, or Stan Lee? Frank Miller. Good. Damn, Master. Give me a minute. Give me. Master has got it. Master is on it all the time. I don't get it. What Spike Lee film sees a pizzeria destroyed by a mob? A lot of people like movies. A lot. Yeah. Who cheats faster, though? You know? Hmm. Don't know. Thumbs up, guys, please. Thumbs up the live because it helps get more people in the room to do trivia and make you lose. I'm just kidding. I'm doing good, one hit. Oh, I was telling Sir One's a lot. We're gonna have a meetup here in California, probably. Um, it would have to be July or August because that's it's. We've got to give people time to make reservations, but we're gonna do probably some bowling, roller skating, partying. I was gonna block off like a floor of hotel rooms for people that travel so no one has to drive. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah. Bye, Sir Lancelot. Thank you. Yes, the tamales. Yes. Okay. Kathy Bates. Oh, the last one was the answer was do the right thing. Okay, next one. Kathy Bates won a Best Actress Oscar as Annie Wilkes in what Stephen King adaptation? Dustin. Good job, Dustin. Damn. Okay. What movie is about the making of another movie, The Room, which became known as the greatest bad movie ever made? I've never heard of this one either. I'm not yawning. There's no yawning. No one knows? Okay. So it was what movie is about the making of another movie, The Room, damn it, which became known as the greatest bad movie ever made? Oh no, no, no. I'll take a shot in a minute though. Bye, Scott. You too. Not Brokeback Mountain. No one knows? Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. Thank you, Matt. I gotta glue it back on in a minute. Okay. Next one. Okay. In Unbreakable, what is Bruce Willis's job? Like, oh, hold on. Master got it. Security guard. Okay, this one you guys should also know. What movie stars Tim Curry as transvestite scientist Dr. Frank Infurter? This is funny. I love this. I love this movie because it's funny to me. Master got it. Oh, wait. No, you didn't. Sean got it. Rocky Horror. Yep. Okay. What Happy Days actor plays the high school principal in Scream? You guys should know this one too. I feel like Henry Winkler. Good job, Master. Yep. That is such a good movie. Okay. Get your hands ready. This is a good one. Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei. Let me restart this. Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei co-star in what comedy about New Yorkers in rural Alabama? Master got it. I knew as soon as I said Joe Pesci. Okay. The movie, one of my favorite movies. The movie Stardust is based on a novel by which author? Neil Gaiman, Stephen King, or Clive Barker? Stardust is one of my favorite movies. Gaiman, you got it, Master. What movie musicals soundtrack includes Do Re Mi and So Long Farewell? If you don't know this, you guys don't know anything about movies. Not Grease. Sound of Music. Good job, freaking. What the fuck is this? Oh, hold on. What fruit attacked in 1978? What? I don't even know what that means. Tomatoes. Brian got it. I have no idea. Okay, hold on. Let me go get a shot real quick and glue this back on. I'll bring the glue over here and there's no shame. There's no shame in my name. Like, look. One. I look like a mole rat. Stop it. Okay, you guys go get your snacks. We're going to meet back here in 5. Go. Hold on. I'm trying not to let my boobs pop out. I'm trying to find my original Hooters tank top from when I worked there in high school. When I find it, I'm going to wear it that next Friday. Yeah, we're going to bring back the Hooters. Hold on. Yes, thank you, One Hit. Tokyo. Celine Dion, I love it. Why? I don't see Celine Dion. One Hit, do you see Celine Dion? Maybe a little bit, but like, I don't see it. You see it? I don't see it. Like, but I'm like, no, I've never seen Attack of the Killer. Is it good? Is it like Beavis and Butthead good? Like, I need... You guys, would I get copyrighted for watching the movie with you guys? Like, does that happen? I'm not sure. I love Beavis and Butthead too. So, how have I not seen it? So I want to... We should watch it together one night. We should all like watch it at the same time. All shoulder. Stop it. See? That's implants. Split screen? That would be yeah. Fuck yeah. We should do that. Maybe on one of the Friday nights we'll watch We'll watch that. Fuck yeah. And Beavis and Butthead do America on one of. We're watching Beavis and Butthead, one of them, because Beavis and Butthead made America. That ain't all nothing. That's all implant. Amen. Amen. Buck Nasty. Where have you been, buddy? Okay. Everybody go get your drink and snacks and meet back here in 5. I'll be right back. Okay. And I gotta get my eyelash glue. Wait, it's already on the bed. I just have to get my. Hold on. I have an idea. I'm talking a little slower on purpose. Fuck is that? What is this? Oh. No, ma'am. Well, listen. This is a bit more than one shot. Hold on. I gotta go pee. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. And I got one of these. That's what I eat for dinner. Let me go pee. I'll be right back. Everybody calm down. I'm gonna change my talk too, because it ain't vibing enough. I got something better. Don't worry. This one's just it's crazy. Neil. What the hell? Okay. What the fuck is wrong with this? That works. That works. Yep. 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 Okay. All right. I'm returning from my hiatus. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What the fuck did I just spill now? What is... Hold on. Sure nothing? No. We're all good. Hold on. I gotta glue my other eyelash on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, that one's still on. Told you, I have no shame. No, I'm not a country singer. Hold on a minute. If you say something rude to me, I'm kicking you out. I don't have time for you. Wait. Either you're being funny or you're being an asshole. If you're being an asshole, you're out of here. Come on. That looks okay, right? Oh, oh, what? No, I do not. No, we do not, Jason. We don't dabble in nothing. See, actually, this is easier to wear than the last thing because something could come. You know what I'm saying? Like it could. Okay, I got to do my 90s look. We got to pull these strands out. There we go. There we go. Let's. Okay. Who's ready to take a double? Don't be. I'm 42. Give you one guess to what this might be. Cheers. That's 2.5 shots. That was not apple juice. This was apple juice. Tequila. Pineapple juice. You wish. Woo! Okay. Let me forget not how to speak. Ooh, boy. Okay. Hold on. Let me have a little bit. Little Debbie's, there's only one way to eat them. Listen. So, oh, shit. They're supposed to be frozen. I eat them by layers, okay? You gotta, yeah. If you do not eat them like this, you're wrong. Mm-hmm. And you have to try to get all the peanut butter on. Mm-mm. I never can. I told you guys, I want the vibe in my chats to be like Friday nights, like you're at that one girl's house. She vibes with everybody. Everybody wants her, but no one can have her because she's just not comfortable enough in her own skin. Yeah. Look at that. Mmm. That's how you eat it. Hmm? Mm. Mm. Oh, Jason, that means you're third in the chat. Like you're talking and associating with people. You're like third coolest. Basically, I think that's what that means. The Swiss rolls, I take those motherfuckers apart too. Kind of weird, right? I like the strawberry shortcake ones. Those are my favorite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, who used to go to the little hostess outlets? Do you guys remember that? So my grandpa used to take me. They would have like day old, like not even day old bread, but day away from going old bread. He would always get it there and freeze it. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie? Yeah, and those little what were they called? Snowballs with like the coconut and the marshmallow. All the things. I miss that so much, you guys. Those were the fucking days, you know? Hmm. That's why I don't like marshmallow. I don't like snowballs either. Because I bit into it, thinking it was gonna be cake. They ruined it. Hey, Jason. It ruined me for life. There ain't no going back. Hmm. Snowballs have the pink coconut, yeah. And they have chocolate cake. No, so. Mm. So, you know what? Okay, who used to do this? Let's bring this back. Remember? Okay, listen, picture this. Let's go back in time, okay? Um, this would have been like early 90s, like late 80s. Who remembers the Brock's candy thing that used to be in the store? Is that all I gotta say? Who used to take it and think it was free samples? And it had like a change thing. Like literally, it had a money thing that you would like pay for it right there. Yes. That was, I was like shoplifting. I didn't know that. It really is what it is, you know? Um, Hello. Oh, I cannot mess this up. This is about perfect. Mm-mm. I was born in 84. So, but I had older sisters, so I count myself as a little bit older. Mm. I was a teen in the 90s, yes. But if you don't eat these, the nutty bar like this, you're wrong. Ooh, wow. Almost got the whole thing. Jason, I'm 42. You thought I was older? Hell no. There's two different Jasons. I get it. Stop. Don't fuck around with my mind right now. Because I'm in another place. That is good. I cannot finish that. It's too much. They. Oh, damn. I've just eaten way too much sugar and not anything. Well, no, I had earlier today. I had pulled pork. It was good. Master, I love that. Oh shit. I made it rain on my bed. DL. Love that. Damn, I got it on my phone. What is up? Okay, we are going to play some Pick Your Poison now. Motherfuckers, listen. We're gonna have fun. Hold on. I'm actually kind of cold. Okay, I'm gonna cover up with my... Is that my boobs? It is my boobs. Okay. Boobs are a good thing. I don't like trivia either, honestly, very much, because it's like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I'm more the Wheel of Fortune girl. I feel like I'm a retard when it comes to Jeopardy. It is what it is, you know? I was good at spelling, but not good at anything else. Well, I was good at reading romance. Still am. But that's the only kind of shit I'm good at reading. It has to be sexual content, and it has to be good. Or I won't read it, or I can't read it, you know? Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. What I should be buying is the trivia books, like old school, and you just like highlight them as you go. But no, I get these. These trivia cards are not cheap. These sets are like... I got chocolate on it. Just wipe it up. Wipe it up. Okay. No one will know. It's on my husband's side. Pick Your Poison is good. So this is actually a college, like, board game. Well, not really board game, but like something like that. Okay, this one we've done. So if we've already done them, you still... Okay, so when we do Pick Your Poison, I'll give you A, B, and C. Would you rather type thing? Say A, B, or C, and why. We have to know your why. That's the best part. Okay? So basically, they're all going to be terrible choices. But pick the one you would... There's no D or double D. I'm not going to listen to that crap. Pick A, B, or C, and why. Okay? And I'm going to make sure they're as bad as they can get. Because we that's what we do on this channel. We're starting out on the right foot tonight. Okay. Would you rather A, go to the emergency room because you got a beer bottle stuck in your rectum? B, be required to kill one person per year, or you must kill yourself? Or C, that's not even good enough. I like this one. C, have your partner make you wear a leash whenever you are with them in public. I choose C. Because I think it's cute and it's funny. Make it easy. Thank you, Tokyo. Yeah, I wouldn't mind either deal. I'd be walking around like... Right? Max, same with me. I would almost do B. Like Dexter. You know what I mean? Like only, yeah. If I, like the vampire way of me would be, yeah. I get that. B. No, I get B because there's a lot of people that, you know, we all know this. The court of law does not always work the way it should. Okay. Okay. Would you rather A, toast your own hand in the toaster? I like the pink one. B, only be able to have sex if a family member is watching. No, ew. That's not even good enough. You guys would choose that one. C, watch a video of your last sexual encounter with everyone in the room. I would choose C because I'm pretty confident. I choose C. I'm pretty confident in my abilities. B, I couldn't do because I couldn't have sex if a family member was watching. Right? Master, that's perfect. Justin. I need another shot. Almost. I've already had 5. Has it been close to it? Extended cut, yes. Huh? What? Okay. Well, that's stupid. Some of them. That's a hard one. So I'm going to stick that one. Okay. Okay. It's getting good. Would you rather A, never have better sex than you did when you lost your virginity? B, stick your hand in a fryer? C, have vagina lips on your mouth? B. I'd have to stick my hand in the fryer because I'd have to say B. God damn, that would hurt. Huh? Have vagina lips as your mouth. Ernie. C is have vagina lips on your mouth. Oh, wait. That could be taken differently. Wait a minute. Let me read this again. C, have vagina lips on your mouth. That could be a girl sitting on your mouth. Like, that's how I heard it. That's probably wrong, though, right? Like, is that what it means? I don't know. I don't even know. Listen, I read it as I see it. I see it as I read it. There ain't no difference for me. Freaking peanuts. hold on. You've never had a girl sit on your face. That's what when I read that, like, that's what I think. I'm like, maybe I'm just fucked up in the head, but no bunny hop. No. Oh, wow. You guys have not lived. The scene in the house. That is a good one. That one actually I had to think about it when I read it. It says what it says. Like you can take that like on your mouth. Do you have vagina lips? Like your or a girl sat on your mouth. Ah, damn. Hey, Ozone. Okay. Woo. Okay. Who cares about that? Ew. Okay. This is going to be good. Okay. So we're playing Pick Your Poison. They're all going to be terrible. In really, it's how it's worded. Like, so the last one I read was have vagina lips on your mouth. That could be taken two different ways. Have a girl sit on your mouth, or your mouth is the vagina. Do you see what I'm You see what I'm saying? That's why we're talking about having a girl sit on your mouth. But listen, I read romance. What do you think I do? Like, you guys, the older you get, the freakier you should be. Like, I feel like, yes, you only live once. Yeah. And I damn well, never mind. Where were we? Okay, do we want this one? Yeah, behind closed doors. But like in the game, which one would you rather have? That's what we're playing. We're playing Pick Your Poison. Okay? You guys, calm down. Ready? Would you rather okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Would you rather A, have penises for your fingers on one of your hands? It's the question. B, watch your parents have sex. I walked in on it. I never want to see that shit again. Immaculate conception. Listen. C, break into a sperm bank and drink everything. No. What? Look. I'll have penises on one of my hands because then I could randomly fuck myself. You know, it is what it is. Penis is on your. Hell yeah! Like, I ain't drinking sperm like that. but I'm a woman. I would. I choose A. I've already seen my parents and I can't ever, like, unsee that shit. And I still have nightmares. Yeah. 11 that's so awesome, Master. I like that answer. You win the game, motherfucker. You won. Like, uh, I was picturing it until you just said that. You ruined it for me. Okay. I told you this shit gets good. Let's see. Ew. Not this. Okay. Would you rather A, be sexually attracted to an inanimate object and nothing else? Could not do that. B, this is fucked up. B, stop. If you guys say this, I'm gonna be questioning your intelligence. B, furiously masturbate over the open casket at a wake. It was me. Just kidding. C, run into. What? No, that ain't good enough. Hold on. I gotta find a really good one. C, be tried for treason in North Korea. That's as bad as you can get. It is. That's what I'm like. Who is it? Like, I would kind of want. No, I don't want that to happen at my wake. I want everybody to get toe up drunk and never remember anything. Yes, that's what I want. But I don't know. Especially if it was someone you really hated. Or you hated like your ex's family or something. Oh, here. That's so fucked up. But I didn't necessarily say that though. I did think about it for a minute, but it is what it is, you know? Yeah. But if that happened, I'd wake up from the dead and haunt you forever and ever and ever. Every time you had sex in the future, I'd be hanging over you, just watching. No, because you perverts would like that. I changed that. I changed my mind on that statement. Let's go back. Picture this. Scent of the day. Hey. Wait. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. What did I even say? I don't know. I would just be in the room watching, like, like I'd be a crazy ghost, not like a cute one. I'd purposely make you jump off a cliff. No, I wouldn't. No, I'm not the omen. Okay, no, not that. Never mind. Let's get out of that. And every time you took a shower, I'd be with you. You guys know, you perverts. You would like it. Adult trivia or pick your point. Listen, it's kind of trivia in a way. Facts are facts. Whether you want it. It is what it is. You know, I hope I'm a freaky ass ghost. Like, I hope I can pop in on someone and be like, woo! You know, like really. When someone's masturbating. Never mind. Woo! You guys are someone's gonna come kill me and like, where's her ghost, bitches? Where's her ghost? Ooh, I hope. No, that's why. Listen, that's why God ain't gonna let me in the gates right off the bat. He's gonna be like, you know, I'm not gonna send you to hell because you don't deserve that, but you need to wait. Like, I have to think about this. I'll be out right outside the gates for 50 years before I finally get in. And half you guys, let's reiterate this. Y'all are going to be right there with me. Don't even act like you're going to go straight in there. Like, walk right in. Like, listen. We're going to have our whole line, our whole crew. We're going to be waiting, partying right outside the gate. Like, do we get in yet, Lord? Like, can we? Is it our time yet? Nope. We're gonna watch everybody else go in before us, and we're gonna just be there waiting. VIP. Okay. Oh wow. I don't know about this one. Ew. Nope. Oh, this is creepy. Okay. Would you rather A, have someone die every time you masturbate? That's a lot. Like, let me go back on this. Everybody would be dead. Okay. B. No, these are stupid ones. I'll read them all, but like some of them are just stupid. Oh, I like this one. B. Always let out a loud fart 2 minutes into sex. C. Experience heroin withdrawals for the next 2 weeks. I would say A because there's some people that just don't need to be here. And it take out half the world. So, because like I said, the older I get, the more I like sex. It's great. It's a great thing. Okay? Because the older you get, the more confident you're like, go fuck yourself. I'll go fuck myself. You know, like if you're mad, like you each go your own way, you know? I do me, you do you. You got what I'm saying? You got what I stop. I have to say, yeah, I'm good with A. Because I can't fart during sex. I turn myself off, and that's what really matters, you know? Because, and there ain't no way, that's one drug I've never done was heroin. And nope, can't do it. Would not do it. I'd become addicted to that kind of, that's why I never did it. I have an addictive personality. And I knew, like, you can't touch that shit. Nope. So I just didn't. Oh, listen, Jason. Wow. JJ. Oh, yeah, you've been driving. Okay, come back. Text me when you get back, JJ. Okay. Wait, did we do that one? Yes, we did. Yep. Let me put that one to the side. Oh, this one kind of sucks for men, I feel like. You guys are so funny. Okay. Would you rather A, never be able to have sex without a condom ever again? Germany, hey. B, oh God, no. Have a spider crawl in your ear and lay its eggs while you're asleep. Nope. C, drown a litter of kittens with your bare hands. I would have to say B, but I was a medical assistant and an LPN, and I pulled cockroaches out of people's ears. So I would say C because you can ear lavage them out, but I don't like the feel of a condom, so that would not work. That's also why I have 6 kids because there ain't no. But I also can count on one hand how many guys I've been with. Not a lot of people can do that. So I've been with myself more times. Listen, hold on. Let's go back. I have confidence in my own abilities. Yeah, so I have abilities. Yeah, spider. I would have to do B because I can't drown kittens and condoms. Nope. So it'd have to be B. Thank you, Carlos. I know he couldn't. That's why. Yeah, my oldest is from my first marriage. He is gonna be 22 in August. My youngest is 5. 4 boys, 2 girls. Thank God for only 2 girls, because the girls are like my best friends, but they're also like harder um, than the boys in a lot of ways. Because boys are boys, and it's like expected, you know. Girls, um, yeah, yeah. B, like I could ear lavage your ear, and you'd be you'd be fine, and you'd be surprised what crawls in your ears. I'm telling you, you might want to sleep with cotton balls in your ears because not all the way in, don't like shove them all the way in, but thank you, Germany. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so very much. Especially Germany. Germany, you're awesome. Always have been. No, I love you all, but like me and Germany are kind of like okay, here we go. This is a good one. See, that's why I like this game the best because it like hearing people's why is like, wow, really? It's kind of funny. Um, I appreciate it though. Would you rather A, drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving since you were an infant? No way. B, poop out a billiard ball. What the fuck? C, marry someone of a gender you're not attracted to. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to females, so if I married one, like, no, I couldn't. So I would say B, poop out a billiard ball. Um, because I've had kids. I've given birth. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what else. I'm not doing the other two though. I have made out with women before, and that's fun. But there is nothing sexually that a woman could do for me, like at all. There ain't like strictly dickly. It is what it is, you know. Woo! Anyway, but when I made out with other women, it was for attention, and I gave them a tic tac beforehand. And women are good kissers. If they're my friends, we know what the fuck we're doing. So but it was fun to make out with my best friend in high school because it made every man in the room very, very horny. But anyway, let's go on with the next question. Uh, like I said, let's pretend we're on that like Euro trip. Like I like to like chill. No, like just say what you're gonna say and have no decency, you know, because we're all adults here. Okay. All right. Would you rather A, secretly have sex with the partner of someone at the table? Like that. Oh, because usually when you're playing this game, everybody's sitting there. So, like in this room, basically. Like, pretend we're all sitting here, okay? Well, we are, but just in different places. B, ew. Have your diet limited to various animal penises. What the fuck? That's so messed up. Uh, uh, C, smoke the wrong end of a lit cigarette. I think I've been fucked up enough to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm Mm, I'd have to say C because I'm pretty sure I've done it. I'm almost positive I've done that. Not that great either. Nope. Like you're usually pretty fucking drunk when you do it. Oh, no, master. No. Oh. Thank you, Benji. Okay, this one's hardcore. Ugh, how do you guys do that? Eat stuff like that. I want to go on Naked and Afraid, but I would be more naked, but I'd be afraid. You know, like, because I cannot eat bugs, and I don't know. I would not do well on that show because I don't know. Anyway, would you rather A, use hot sauce as eye drops? Let me tell you something the other day. You know that shit I use to plump up my lips? I must have had that shit on my finger and I went to wipe the side of my eye. Listen, I think I'm blind still in that eye. Like, when I tell you burn, I thought I got acid in my eye. It probably is kind of like that, but oh, it is. It's bad. It was really bad, you guys. Boom, 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 boom. He's in the room. Okay, boom, boom, you gotta play the game. Okay. Okay, so A was, okay. Would you rather A, use hot sauce as eye drops? B, have a sexless marriage? Fuck no, that would not work. C, make out with someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in 2 months. That ain't gonna happen either. I might have to say A because would hot sauce permanently damage your eyes? A. A. You would. You would. I get that. Hot sauce in your eyes. Have a sexless marriage? Well, it's not marriage if it's sexless. Just saying. It just isn't. To me, like, that's a big part of marriage. No, it says, no, you can't give them mouthwash. It says, oh, I could not. I could not. That was like, I remember a guy in high school. It was like ROTC, junior ROTC. I was in Army ROTC. And we were at like the military ball thing that we had. And he went to make a move on me. And I'm like, Banaka was the thing. And I'm like, I was always about scents. Like, don't come around me smelling like an ass or something like that. Or your breath smelling like that. You better be smelling good, like edible. And this man, he smelled like an ass cheek that was sweating. And I'm like, I can't. And like, he was good looking too, but like, nope. I'm like, nope, you gotta go somewhere. I'm not kissing that. You know, like it's oh mouthwash for you afterward. I can't though, because I always like. Well, sometimes I stop breathing, but that's different. That's a different circumstance. That's like the you know. Wait, what? Where were we? Hold on. I was not. I really was not. But Banaka was the thing, and I swear I got drunk from that shit before. No, like, that's what I always say. Like, if you're out somewhere, even at work, or you're trying to pick up someone, make sure you smell edible. Maybe try that. I think men need to smell edible too. Because, you know, there's that strong cologne that smells manly, but that is not always it. Sometimes that strong, like sweet tobacco, like pipe tobacco, smells really good on a man. And it's almost like gourmand. Yeah. That smoky vanilla. Yeah, yeah. Like that just makes me think of that Persian rug and rolling around on it near the fireplace. You want to get the gears like going? I smell like a marshmallow. I always say, you guys, go to the store and smell the bag of marshmallows. That is my DNA. Like, listen, it is my DNA. And as much as I only eat like the burnt part of the marshmallow on a s'more, the smell of them is just so good. So good. Okay, anyway, where were, damn. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you guys how to turn a woman on, okay, if you need it. Like any advice from the peanut gallery over here, that's what I would tell you to do. Okay, oh God, we did that one last week. I like this one because I'm gonna make thongs for dongs. I told you guys I'm gonna have a thong company for men. I'm gonna make thongs for men. I am. And men need to be more confident to shake their shit around in a thong because it's hot. It is what it is. Like mm, mm, mm. Hold on a minute. Boom boom. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why, okay, when I start the next romance book in the series we're currently reading, I'm going to have a scent of the day for men and women, like one that goes good together too. And I really, really love unisex scents because you don't need to do that. Like you spray it on you, you spray it on her, and the DNA is completely different, but it goes together. That is the hottest thing ever, is to have a seasonal good unisex scent that you and your partner can wear, but it smells so different on each of you, but it's compatible. That's some hot shit right there. Because like, you know how men are usually like saltier, sweatier, like man. smell, and then women are more, I wouldn't say women necessarily smell sweet on a normal basis. I do because, like, I think I have diabetes now at this point. Um, I eat nothing but sugar. And I sweat sugar. I bleed sugar. If you poke me, I would be like a pinata. I'd bust candy everywhere. Like, literally, that is not healthy. I know. But you guys see what I eat, right? It's not good. Don't follow my rules, you know? But I literally give off that like sweeter vibe because you smell like generally what you ingest. So that's why they say semen taste like pineapple juice or acidic things like that. Um, it's a thing. There's truth to that. And I would not say it's a healthy truth, but it is, you know? And I'm all about oral too. Because, okay, foreplay, let's talk real quick. Foreplay is important. Um, just getting right down and, well, sometimes I like that too. But, you know, sometimes there needs to be more than that. But sometimes there needs to just be like, let's do a quickie. Let's, you know, let's just fuck me, you know? There needs to be those moments. But there needs to be other moments that are not like that. You know what I mean? Like it it just depends. You know, like you got to make time for it. And yeah, with 6 kids, sometimes you got to be creative with your time. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. Hold on just a second. What happened? Hold on. What happened? Okay. Well, well, it is because also excitement is a thing, and I feel like that's why reading romance out loud to people is like better than watching a porno. It can be if you have it read right. Um, no, I'm actually very serious when I say that because there's men and women on my channel when I'm reading romance out loud that are like, this is the best thing ever. And you don't really realize that, well, the romance I'm reading is actually got a plot to it and it's good. Um, when you watch a porno, you're seeing it. You don't get to make up that imagery in your mind because it's already made for you. Get your creative, yeah, get it going. But listen, so you could, okay, listen. So it's going to, my company is, I always wanted to start like a men's version of Victoria's Secrets and keep it, that needs to stay separate, you know? Um, so I'd call it like either Victor's Secrets or Thongs for Dons. So I really think, I get excited when I think about it because not enough men wear thongs. But I'm not saying wear it all the time. I'm saying, like, in those moments, like, walk in the room with it on and, like, yes, why not? You know, there is something sexy about a man being confident like that. And, like, but if you're like, start, like, sometimes, when I think about it, it's funny, but it's like, it's not. It, I think it's good. I think it's good. And I want to make thongs for men like that aren't like that are comfortable and like I have my ways of making things. And let me tell you, I can sell it too. And you'll buy it. Because once you buy one, you'll be back for more. Trust me. Cheetah print is awesome. But if I said, okay, so I'm going to need some reviews done. Oh, yes. Okay. I need some video reviews in exchange for products. And I mean it. I mean it, you guys. Okay, I'm going to start. I already have designs. Like, I already have the ability to do it. I really want to. And I feel like there's nothing out there for men. It's always like Victoria's Secrets. What's out there for men? Men need like sexy scents too. Like, I want to make like edible perfume or cologne for men. Edible. Like, you can lick it. Like, do you remember like emotion lotion and stuff? Do you remember that? That stuff, but make it more like I say, smell edible. You could eat it off. Like, yeah, do you see what I mean? We need to have things like that. We need to spice shit up for men too. Why is it only out there for women? And like better like swim trunks, like different er, swim trunks that show. I have my like my gears are always going. And barbecue cologne. Yes, I will eat barbecue cologne. Yes. Yes, barbecue cologne is absolutely. I agree. But it takes assless chaps. Yes. So take I'm not holding out. No, I have so many ideas because yes, I do. Like the brisket smell. Yeah, a man grilling makes me like, yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. Let's. Ah. No, like I really. No, I want to design men's swim trunks that like accentuate the everything you got. You know, like I feel like when they get wet, like they just yes. No, but it absolutely like when you yeah, Because you know how women, we wear a bikini and it just, there's really nothing, no mystery about it at that point. Men need something that, you know, like ice skate, male ice skaters or whatever, they have, or ballerinas, they like stuff their shit though. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, I don't know what I want it to be, but I have this vision. Like almost I'm thinking x-ray vision, but obviously that can't happen. But something happens when like the men's shorts like get wet in the water. It needs to Do you guys see though? Do you understand where I'm going with this? Um, I know where my mind wants to be, but it's just it needs to gravel like suction, like su- like suction. You know, like no, I'm actually very. I'm being honest. Um, I like the air is being taken out of the shorts. Like vacuum sealed. Yes. Yes. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, yeah. So it just you can see the ass, like just all the things that need to be seen are seen. I agree. I'm going to figure it out somehow. I'm going to engineer. It's going to be all a thing. And oh my God, could you see the beach? I mean, I wouldn't be able to go to the beach anymore. Like, I'd be like, nope. I just, they're wearing my bathing suits. Like, I can't be here, you know? But no, I'm going to have a company. Um, and I got someone gave me the idea thongs for dongs. And that sounds appropriate, but I want more than just thongs. There has to be other things. And tighter shirts for men, not just muscle tees. I mean, like suction that, suction it. I want to see definition in the man, even though it might not be there. I want to see it, like suck. JJ's the one that. But you guys, it's real. It's a real thing. It's 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 gonna happen. You just give me about 3 months, and you're gonna see it. I'm gonna be like sold out. You know, shit's gonna be sold out. Like everybody's gonna have them. And you're gonna be like, she did do that. Yes. So, oh, when we were in the Florida Keys, um they did that painting. What is that? Like vinyl, like whatever, like so these two chicks, we were walking down the street and they're like, "Can we paint your wife?" like latex. That's what I'm talking about. They do that, like, you know what I'm talking about? The latex body paint, and you can't tell the person's naked. Like it is. Um, so these chicks, I think they wanted me. Uh, Maybe I got the wrong idea with them, but they're like, can we paint your wife? And I'm like, he's like, just let him do it. And I'm like, no, I feel a weird vibe going on. Like, there's more than just the painting. Um, it yeah. So it would have been cool, but while they were doing that, I would have had to been naked, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. Even though I've been naked before, like it's like, what do you do? And they were doing it like outside in these like pool chairs. And I'm like, what am I gonna? I could see other people. I'm like, no. I'm like, my husband's like, just go do it, babe. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I was not comfortable with that because like you would not know this about me, but I'm actually a little bit of a prude. Um, I have these ideas, but like making them actually happen is another thing, you know? It um, but as I get older, it makes it generally easier for it to happen. But oh my God, I do not need more alcohol. That last shot, like, that was a lot. That was a lot. We need to collaborate. Yeah, I feel like um JJ's gonna help me. He's gonna be my first model. He already promised. Um but I'll have another one in a minute. Hold on. But I'm gonna have the tin. This Have you guys ever had tin whiskey, tin cup? It's actually good. So you can see the thing on the bottom. Yeah. I like it because you not only get the whiskey, but you get the, you know, hammocks for him. Ooh, maybe. But we need them for like men that ride motorcycles too. Like the leather um I want some like studded like um, but they'll all have my initials on them, like etched. No, but like when I say etched, like like how there's like a part that comes up like on your back. JJ had like but wait, we're not done yet with this conversation. Um, like the edge part, I'll be on all the thongs. Like, Lissa. Like this. Could you imagine? Like, wait. Hold on. Let me get it right. This. My little signature like this. Split. Or, no. No, it won't be on the back. It'll be on the front. For real though, you guys. It'll be on the. It'll be on. I'll be on everyone's. That would be cool. Like, who's that hoe's name on your underwear? Oh, that's on the index everywhere. Like, I gotta tell. I don't know how much these are actually. My husband actually ordered it from his thing, but it's under the video, the live. But this is actually, I would not use it as a towel. This is like more like a blanket. It's like super soft, but it's a good one for summer because it's not like heavy. It's just really soft. I want to make weighted blankets with my photo on them. Yeah, panties for me. Yes, that would be. Oh my god, the gears are rolling. Like, but no, not just that. I would have like the things that you put on like during sex. Like the vibrating ring things, the cock rings. I would make all different ones, but my name would be on them. Because you know what? Honestly, in all actuality, those change. They're life changing. Thank you, Boom Boom. Hold on, Boom Boom. Um, but those are because if you think about the woman's body, right? Okay, and how there needs to be more like clitoral stimulation. This is a learning experience we're talking about right now. It's educational. Um, there needs to be more of that, and the only way that there can be more of that is that. So I would design my own that are like supersonic. Like, they'll take you out of the atmosphere. Like, but also men like that too, because it's close to their the testicles. And, if you have vibration, it makes everybody happy, right? So I would make them like do different speeds and stuff. No, but you know how they have the things that have a remote where you can control them on the female? Have that, but like on the like a remote for the because while you're doing it, be like, let's speed this up. Do you do you, do you want more, baby? Yeah. Don't you agree? Like things like that are not thought about enough, and people don't get pleasure out of things the way they should. And, orgasming is orgasming. Either you do or you don't. But after you use one of Lissa's Shops' rings, um, we both going to at the same time, honey. I'm gonna. It's gonna take us away. You get it? Like, I think I got the right idea, and and it's sad, but it's so true, because without both things, I think people are missing out. Like couples are missing out on what could be a whole different experience. And let the wife control it too. I mean, I'm watching the video. That's cool. Oh, wow. That sky is cool. That is nice. Wait, hold on. Wow. Oh, hold on. Denver is so nice. I've driven through Denver like once when we were stationed in Colorado Springs, but oh my God, the Rockies. We went to Pikes Peak. Like Pikes Peak is like the tallest, I want to say the tallest drivable um, mountain in the US, is it? I think so. And it is incredible. I hated going up though, because it is like if you go off that road, you're dead. And I remember seeing people on bikes going up. Like, wouldn't their tire pop like at that altitude? You would think so. It's crazy. I am daydreaming over here. Oh, shit. But no, back to my business idea. It needs, it really does need to be done. Because, and it needs to be talked about more because people are like, it's taboo. Like, you don't know what you're doing. It's not that. It's, you don't know what you're missing. Because one simple thing um, changes sex, like, for a couple, like, dramatically. Um, for both of you. Like it is that. I I commend myself for thinking that way because it's true. And I used to never talk. I'm like, we can't talk like that. You know, no. When I hit 40, I got some piercings and I got you know, I was done having kids and I maybe call it a midlife crisis. I don't know, but it was really fun. And I learned a lot about myself and like sexually. Um, things need to be talked about more. You know what I mean? And I want to be a sex therapist. I kind of do. Um, that is like right up my alley. Because intimacy is everything in a relationship, even if you're by yourself. Like it, it's a human need, not a want. I absolutely believe it's a need, not a want. Um, how often you do it could be a want, but there is human desire, human need, and if you respect that about both sexes, like this world would be a happier place if everybody had orgasms, proper orgasms. It's life changing. It is. Yeah. So I also did Manitou incline in Colorado Springs is really cool. So it's like the stairs of death. So basically, the army there, they do it as PT. Like the infantry soldiers, they do it like PT. And I know like on 9/11, there's firefighters that go with all their gear, which is scary because if you have those boots on, it's too much. Like the stairs on the incline are super fucking narrow and steep. And sometimes I'll watch people run up those and I'm like, listen, if you fall back, you're dead. Like there is like but if you do the incline, it is it's a lot. But I did it when I was there and I'm so glad I did. Going back down, we did the trail, so that was a lot better for me. But when you see that, when you get up to the top and you look down, it is heaven. Like you're renewed because that view is like, it's fucking amazing when you get up there and you look down and you're like, yeah, we're just ants in this world, you know? Like we're like this. And this world is so beautiful and we take for granted all that every day. And looking back on it, I'm like, I'm so glad I faced my fears. I'll jump out of an airplane any day. But there's something to be said about seeing the level you're at as you're going up. Scares the shit out of me. If you're looking down out of an airplane, you see clouds, but you don't necessarily see the bottom. Yeah. So there's and kind of like with sex, kind of the same thing. Like sometimes you need to go out on a ledge and try something new. Because intimacy is intimacy and sex can be sex and can be boring, real fast if both people don't do their part. You know what I mean? And I say this out of, I get you. I've been there. I've had 6 kids, you guys. Life becomes routine, and no, you should not have to schedule it. Live life a little bit on the edge sometimes. Like, and I know women and I know men don't always like that. Like, if you go to your partner and they're just not in the right frame of mind, because I'm not always in the right frame of mind. And my husband's like, wait till I tell him. Like at night, I'm like tired, and he's like, you know how men get out of the shower and you guys do the helicopter thing? And I'm like, I'm already asleep. Listen, don't come in. Nope. Nope. But if you get me at the right time, that creative flow happens. And I would love to help couples. I feel like as I could be a really good sex therapist. I don't even know. Do you even have to have a degree in that? Because, hey, Fad, I had to like look down. I'm like, what's popping out? But I feel like I would be really good at that, you guys. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta go get another shot too. We'll do one more shot. I'll do just a small one. JJ, are you on here? He's probably sleeping. He needs to be. He's been driving. Oh yeah, I would be, but it's life. either he's tired, I'm tired, it happens. But just remember what I say. Like, I really want to do that business because um I can start something new, you know? I want to help people's relationships. I want to be a part of it. hmm And just know you're not alone. Because as much as I talk shit on here, I'm tired too. You know what I mean? We all are. But we're here, like when I say tribe, I mean that. Like we're on here to kind of build each other up, like kind of be there for each other. You know what I mean? And give each other ideas, laughter, joking around, all that set aside. Like I'm trying to be helpful for the most part. Funny, but also helpful. And I want to relate to you guys. I feel like I'm pretty relatable for the most part. Um, and thank you, Ernie. We're all tired. And you know what? But sleep when you die. I swear that's how I feel. Because you know what? If you're anything like me, like insomniac, you'll be tired as fuck. And you go to sleep, you go to lay your head down on the pillow, and your brain starts going, and you're like, fuck, I'm so tired. But your brain will not shut down. That's me. Um, um, I try to I cannot say that there's another YouTuber anything like me because they're not as crazy as I am. I'm a bonehead. I really am. I'm is probably as about as crazy as they come, but also as down to earth as they come. But and I also don't care if someone likes me or not anymore. I used to care, and I cared for so long that now I don't. If you don't like me, shut the hell up and get out of my chat room. You know? Um, it is. The sugar, it absolutely is. But lately, so that one candy or whatever I'm allergic to, um, I stopped eating it. My husband's like, we're throwing all that away. So we threw it away. And because at night is when like my allergies come out and I spend all night scratching. And you don't realize because when you're sleeping, like I was breaking skin open. Like that allergy to whatever that fucking candy is was that bad. It's like completely ruined my skin temporarily. So I have not gotten sleep because of the itch. Now I'm like, okay, I got to quit eating that candy because I have to sleep. There's sleep and then there's that candy. What's more important? And I'm like, maybe the candy? No. Um, no. It's um it's been fun. But anyway, I'm a mix of something. Did you really? Uh, in a bathroom. That's gotta be disturbing. Like, I don't know. So I watch this one chick. I love her. Hey everybody. And um, so she's never been married, never had kids or anything like that. And she's, 50, mid 50s. Um, and she's got two cats and a dog. Her mom actually passed away. She had been sick for a while when she was doing a live. Like she went through it. I was on the live too. But we didn't know her mom passed until like a couple days later when she announced it. But she went downstairs and like her mom had passed away. Because she was up in her room. She was living with her mom to help her out. And that's crazy. So we were, you know, I'm very invested in her. I love her. And she inspires me. Nothing, we don't have anything like in common. Personality wise, we have a lot in common, but like life, not so much. Her brother has autism, and I have a son with autism. So it's like I have, certain things. And she does like Timu hauls, and I don't even care what she's hauling. Her humor is everything. Everything. Her personality is shines. Um, she's who ultimately inspired me to start a channel. And that's who I watch when I go to sleep at night, because I do have PTSD from not the military, but from childhood trauma stuff. Um, so, like, I'll wake up and, like, not necessarily want to go to sleep, back to sleep right away. So I'll watch her. Like, having that familiar, funny voice, I don't know. It sounds kind of weird on my part, but I've never told her that. And she's like comforting. You know what I mean? Like, she gets it. She's been through it. And sometimes when you feel like you vibe with someone for like all different reasons, and like, I feel like she's like my soul sister. I mean that with all my heart. She is so genuine. And, you know, she talks about depression and stuff like that and mental health. And as soon as you, like, I vibe with that, because as soon as you start talking about stuff, deep stuff like that, people will try to hurt you. They will absolutely go after your soul. And when she talks about that, I'm like, oh my God, I feel you, because I get personal. And then she's like, but I'm never going to change because I am who I am, And if you're letting yourself change because some asshole is going to try to take you down, you're letting them win, when you could be out there helping someone. Because I genuinely believe we all have our life to exchange, like, things we go through with each other. Like, sharing life and experience is really ultimately my goal. It is a lot of fun to live life with each other, and come at the end of the day, or like usually during the week, I'm on here like till 5 o'clock off and on. Like, to share life with you guys is pretty fucking cool. Because moving every 2 years in the military, I don't have friends there, nor do I trust people on that level. It's very, I've had some real great friends, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm a mom. I don't really have time outside of this. And this has become like my community, you know? Um, you guys have kind of become that for me, and I hope you guys realize that. Um, You guys truly, from the bottom of my heart, are my people. When I say that, a lot of people don't understand unless you've lived a life where you move around a lot. You don't understand like the truth of me saying that. Like it seems so lame and so fake, but it's my truth. That's what I live, you know? And I just I just want you to know. You guys are important, you know? And I like when my numbers get down to where I can talk to you guys like this. Because when there's 100 people in the chat room, it's harder for me to say that. You know what I mean? It's because there's a lot of people on there that don't know me. And in a way, I'm afraid of what people would say. Um, so I just try not to open myself up when there's a ton of people in the room. Um, that's it's how I am, you know. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, that for all of us, you know what I mean? I just hope I'm that laughter for you guys or that friendship and you know, we're all here for one another. And that's what I call a tribe because a community is different. A community is like my neighborhood. You go outside, that's a community, right? A tribe is people that pull together to support one another, be that laughter, you know, just shoot the shit at the end of the day. And we're all from different places, you know, all different religions, all different political views. It doesn't matter. That's why we don't talk about it. I talk about having faith on here because I value all religions as long as it's positive, you know? It gets you to live a better life. And if it involves violence, I don't support it. There's Christians that are violent, you know, there's extremism in all sorts, and I don't like that. Um, I'm I try to be as understanding and as I just couldn't come on YouTube every day and fake a persona. Like I see a lot of people do it and it's awkward to watch it. You know what I mean? Because you can kind of see it. You can kind of feel like that person's not, you don't vibe with them because you feel like something's off. And I feel like that with people right away. If I'm watching a live or a video, I'm like, within the first 2 minutes, I either know if you're my people or you're not. You know, it's the eyes, the expression, like what they're saying. It's all of it. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, like enjoy not just me, but everybody else that comes in chats. Like it is a lot of us come on here every day, and it's really comforting to me to come on and see like the same people and know that you're okay. And like when certain people, like if Justin isn't on there, I'm like, I hope he's okay. Like, you know what I mean? You start building that rapport with each other, and it's super 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 important to do that. I don't know, Jason. Like when there's a lot of people in the room, I feel like I kind of back down a little bit or I try to stay busy doing something else. Also because I know in the comments there's going to be naysayers and I'm like because as much as I say it does bother me. Comments, I'm only human. It is what it is. But at this point in the game, it just makes me annoyed. It annoys me. It doesn't really, because I know these people don't know me. You know, that come in there and say, like, oh, you should be with your kids. You should do this. You know, this is my job. I do make money from YouTube. It's not a lot, but I know where I'm meant to be because I get to talk to people, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at talking to people, you know? Hey, Constable. Thank you, freaking peanuts. I love it. I love, you know, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to my lives because, you know, I'm like, yeah, we can say every Friday night's trivia and pick your poison. And we try to do that. But I also don't like planning things because I'm like, that's not how I truly am. I usually try to feel out the chat and see, like, are you guys, like, would you rather listen to music, you know, whatever it may be. Um, I feel like planning things on my side of the, on my view from of it feels more like work because I expect myself to do these things. And if I just get on the chat and start talking with you guys, it's not work. You know, it's unscripted. It's um you okay, Justin? Yeah. So some people will be like, "Oh, we're doing trivia tonight." And a lot of people do come for just the trivia. So we'll do that, and sometimes we'll end up doing music, you know, just and I'll end up dancing around or whatever it may be. But sometimes the vibe is not that, you know, it's just um it is what it is. But no, Erin, let me show you guys who she is because I kind of want you to check her out. She's you'll kind of see what I'm talking about when you watch her. She's everything, you guys. She's awesome. Yeah, I sent her a Christmas card. She had the thing where she sends you back one, and I have hers. And you guys, fangirl moment. That was so cool to see her write me back. I love her. Erin is spectacular. She has 21.4 subs. That's what her little thing looks like. Her profile photo. Here's one of her. It's HEYYY, separate word, everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the opening to one of her videos. She's fucking love. I love her so much. Hold on. I gotta watch the ad real quick. Um.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Hello.
Hold
How
on.
are you doing? How was your day? Oh my gosh, I have been talking for 30 minutes and hauling things, and I haven't been recording. This is not my hair. It's a Temu haul. Oh Lord, I gotta start all over. Okay, let me quickly explain. I have not been on. I can't believe I have to do this all over again. I'm sorry I have not been on here. I had to work Thursday night. I had to work Saturday and Saturday night. I have to work tomorrow night. I have to work Thursday night, this coming Thursday night. And then I have to work again the following Monday night. So it's crazy at work right now. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been on. I was originally tonight going to do an opening your gifts video because I've got some more packages from you guys. But I'm very guy wondering what's wrong with me. Why are these guys
So she's dating.
away? CPA guy lost interest and just ghosted. Bloody Mary guy Luna, what are you doing? Bloody Mary guy. Never heard from him again after what I thought was a pretty fun date. Weird conversation, but it was still pretty fun. But oh well, I'm talking to a few men on Bumble right now. I don't know why I keep trying. I keep trying. But
I love
unfortunately,
her.
they all have little problems. One of them is sober. Good for him. Yay. But I'm
I'm
not.
not. Yeah.
And I like to go out and have a drink and kick back and have some fun, a drink or two. And
See, like why can't what I'm saying is like YouTube, why can't I know everybody watches people for different reasons. Like I think about her and like I live vicariously through her dating experience and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I have so much. And there's always someone going through different things um, in their life for different reasons. And she's just going through it. And yet she's still there. And I get her. You know what I mean? Like, we're at different stages in our lives, but still get each other, which is crazy because we live totally different lives. She's single. I have 6 kids, married, my third marriage, but the second one doesn't count because that was annulled. I was just stupid. I was on rebound, but he was an asshole, so good thing. But he had a motorcycle, so I that was part of it. But um, yeah, I'm gonna go get a shot. But that's you know, uh, I have to watch people that inspire me too. You know what I mean? And people like Aaron help me through hard days. Because I'm not saying my husband, I can't talk to my family. I can. But sometimes you got to separate your. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to separate yourself at the end of the day and have something to watch because I don't watch TV. I don't enjoy TV. I enjoy reading and I enjoy YouTube. I don't really want to support networks on TV. I want to support YouTubers that I love. It's an art, to get on there and talk to people. And it's my community. That's what I do. I do it more than anything else in my life right now. I'm on a live, like, I want to say like 60% of my life right now. But I love it. And every day I want like more of it. And but there are days when I'm like, I hate this. Like, I'll have a lot of bad comments or someone will email me and there'll be a lot of hate. And I'm like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And I'll call my mom and she's like, no, you're going to let one person piss you off. She's like, I guarantee there's people on there that wait for you to like get on there and talk. Like, you do your thing. And I get a lot off my chest every day. This is my creative outlet. And if I didn't have this, I don't know what I would have, you know? Um, it's I don't know what I'd want to do. I mean, probably work in retail, which I love. Um, like for the holiday season this year, I might work at Bath and Body Works, which I love that place. And I know the manager because I'm in there all the time on a live. And I talk to her and we'll see where my channel is. I might not need to do that, but sometimes it's fun just to get out there and do it, you know? It's a lot of fun. Uh, it used to be weird, but now people don't really know if you're doing that or FaceTiming. You know what I mean? Like so many people FaceTime, and I hate in a store when you think someone's talking to you, but they have their earpiece on. They'll look right at you too, and I'll like respond. That I don't like. But I really do like showing you guys around California, and I'm not good at being alone. So when my kids are all at school, I don't like to go in public places by myself a lot. I don't know why. I've just always been weird about that. Um, on a live, I feel like I'm not alone. It's pretty neat. Thank you, Natalie. So yeah, I mean, otherwise I'd probably talk to myself. I mean, it's yeah, kind of weird, but but it is that's why I always say you guys should have a YouTube channel. Because everybody sometimes, even if it's just to get on and talk, or I feel like everybody has things that they like to do. Like a lot of men do like woodwork, different things. Everybody has different talents. Um, there's something to be said about sharing that with other people. And like when I first got on lives, like there were not a lot of people on here. I started my first live. I was in Indiana. I think there was like two people on, and I knew both of them. And I'm like, this is kind of weird. I was like, if you go back to the very beginning of my channel when Candace, my daughter, used to record me, that was in our kitchen in Indiana. I was so uncomfortable. It's so hard to go back and watch those. And I thought about taking them down, and I'm like, no, because that's part of me. That's part of my like process of what I am now. And there's parts of us moving from Indiana to California. That was exciting. We have some road trip stuff on there, and like Dollar Tree hauls when we were in the hotel room. You guys, that was I'm so glad I have that record of all that crap because it's crazy. Every 2 years for the past 18 years, I've moved. Crazy. I've not been back to my hometown in 6 or 8 years, something like that. It's been a long time. Because my family's here. I always say in the military, we're professionally homeless. We don't grow roots. We're like gypsies. We move around. And after this, if he retires, he'll retire. And I don't know where we're going. Like what's going to be home. And when you're used to packing up and moving and starting over, growing roots is actually kind of scary. I know that the kids need it. But me, I'm like, I was born and raised in the same county my whole life. And then it was weird to go in the military to go to basic training in another state, even though it was in South Carolina. And I was born in Florida. It's really nothing, but to me, it felt like a lot. And now I'm like, wow, it's amazing because family is where you are. I can go anywhere, and as long as my kids and my family are with me, that's home. Yeah. So and people are like, where do you want to grow roots? I don't know. I don't know if I want to grow. I don't know if I could stay in the same place for that long. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you so much. No, we're happy. It's just, what is it now? It's my husband's he can retire right now. He's been in over 20, and it's warm here. We're getting up to the hundreds at 5 o'clock in Fresno. But I love Fresno, and I love the people here. I really do. I love the Hispanic culture. I wish I knew Spanish, but I don't. But I just vibe well because Florida has a lot of the Hispanic culture as well. So it's kind of not the same as Florida, but like with like the shopping, like the atmosphere, like the vibe is similar, is what I The Midwest. I do. So the best people I've been around is Indiana, the Midwest. I never knew anything about Indiana. And we were actually stationed at a National Guard base as active duty. That's how we got there. But Indianapolis, even the homeless people, I loved. Like everybody there was, I never met someone I didn't like in Indiana, ever. Um, ever. And I did Grubhub and I did DoorDash and all those things, and I loved it. And they said they had ghetto in Indiana. I'm like, there ain't ghetto in Indianapolis. Listen, I know ghetto. There ain't no ghetto in Indianapolis. Um, no, but I loved Indiana. The only thing is it gets cold as fuck in the winter, like cold, and I will not drive in snow. Mm-mm. In snow, I will, but not ice. Snow is not hard to drive in. It's the ice that I don't like. Black ice scares the shit out of me. Um, but I don't, there's good and bad about every location you go to, but I feel like there's really nothing. It's hot here, but there's no humidity. It's dry. And that scares me because you can't sweat. In humidity, you sweat, which cools you down. Here, like dehydration happens very, very quickly. Um, and it's fucking hot. It's hot. Um, but there's the only other place I could think of is like Savannah, Georgia. I really like Georgia. I like the southern hospitality. We lived in a town called Richmond Hill. Thank you, Aaron. And it was, hey, JJ, I am perfect. 10 out of 10. I'm a good driver. I, I, my best friend Kim tells me, she's like, you don't want to come back to Florida. It's not the same as it used to be, which I know. It's not the same. A lot more traffic and the price of everything, you guys. I lived in Pinellas County, which is like St. Pete, Clearwater, and Tampa, like that area. Car insurance is like unaffordable. Homes are unaffordable. It's not the same place I grew up in. Like I said, I don't really care where we end up as long as my family's with me. I really don't care. Um, my dad is retired law enforcement, and I always ask him, I'm like, Dad, out of a 10, what do you rate my driving on a good day? The other day he said 0. I'm like, Dad, you're losing your shit. You're going to the nursing home. And then when he was here, he said, on a good day, 5 out of 10. I'm like, you're not even here. My dad, no. I am a 10 out of 10. No, he doesn't rate it very good, though, JJ. But if you want to ask me how he drives, because he drove a police cruiser, he slams on his brakes. I get car sick with him. And he makes turns like, I'm like, Dad, we're not on a police chase right now. Jesus. But he has road rage way worse than I do. Way worse. Okay, I'm going to go get me a shot. Get your drinks. Get your drinks. I'm going to get my tin cup whiskey, and I'll be right back. I got to get more apple juice, too, as my chaser. Where's... Whew. JJ, listen. You calm down. I'm a good driver. Clover, what are you doing? Oh no. The cat's gonna fuck. The cat is in my room. Ouch. Ouch. I sat on my water bottle. Hold on. Hold on. God, Clover, God. You're not. She's an alcoholic. My cat. Here she comes. She's a beast. You're going to burn your ass on that black light. Why is she's so cute. She's my Pussy. I have a big black Pussy. Okay. That's what's on right now is a black light. Hold on. Well, hold on, you'll see it better now. You see it now? Okay, ready? Cheers, guys. Thank you for being here. Love y'all. I like me some whiskey. I do like whiskey a lot. See the black light on here? Yeah. So the new black lights are super weird. So they used to have this strip like we had when we were kids, you know, like with the pot leaf poster, like the ones in like the long thing. But these, let me show you. It's super fucking hot. They'll start a fire quick. I'm trying to show you without blinding you. It looks like this. They're fun though. I love them. Lighting and the backdrop and all that is a lot to me. I feel like it's important, especially when you're coming across a live feed, because that's what people see. And I value that because I like to do film. I think film is exciting. And especially when I'm reading my romance stuff is, you know, you have to set the scene. It matters. And I need to have another sleepover thing where I do the live while I'm sleeping, like literally keep it on all night. Because I have a lot of my fellow military veterans on here that have PTSD. And sometimes just having someone sleeping next to you is comforting. Not like you can have your spouse there, but someone that understands. You see what I'm saying? Not on a sexual level, but like on a friendship level is there. I don't think there's anything more comforting than that. Like there's a lot of value in that. Oh, you guys can come over. Sure. So no, like I've done it. JJ's been on there. Polly's been on there. Like I have this light. It's kind of neat. It does like the what do you call it? Like the sun up and sundown type of light. And I'll have that, and I listen to Michelle Sanctuary. So she does like the adult like meditation or bedtime stories, and it's weird because she'll do like the breathing exercises, and her voice is like it's godsend. It is so calming, and like you'll start hearing the story and you'll wake up and you'll be like, wait a minute, whatever happened? You like, and it's that is like my number one key to if you have PTSD, like and have like bad dreams and stuff, that is key is to have something like that. To you need the meditation sometimes. It's Michelle Sanctuary. Hold on, let me show you. She is phenomenal. Let me show you. So she does like nature, like different locations, um, different like holidays. She has different ones. Her voice though, ugh, she's pretty too. It's called Michelle Sanctuary Stories for Sleep. That's what it looks like. And I'm telling you, like, she's another one that I vibe with. So I've been listening to the Cozy Cottages and Cabins, and it's 4 hours. So usually that's like really all you need. Um, some people need like all night because they'll like if it stops, they'll wake up. Um, and she has that too. But she even has migraine and headache relief. It works. It really does. She does like the power nap. Like I'll do that sometimes if I need like 20 minutes. It's crazy. Um, she does nature, ocean moon journey, the fog, cottage by the sea, Paris nights. Here's her voice. Listen.
The Cozy Laundrette series is my love letter to New York City. I have to be honest, the vibe in this city the past month has been completely inspirational and infectious. We've got the Knicks.
Wait, hold on. That is not it.
It's easy to start selling on Depop.
And there's no like ads that like cut.
And we'll take tonight's sleep story, The Enchanted Forest of Giant Blooms, invites you to step beyond the silver stream and into a dreamy realm of towering petals and oversized flora. Wander across magical bridges, drift in the bellies of fuchsia flowers.
No, that's an
bathe
ad.
in their
I'm
moonlit baths.
scrolling.
Revel in the simple relief of being small as the enchanted forest tends to you. Find refuge among mushroom cottages and under a rustling canopy
And there's also
Slumber
so
gently as you find peace and a slumber.
so there's also like I like the thunderstorm ones. You that there's no talking. They're like either the waves, like ocean, or thunderstorms, which we don't have here in California, which is crazy. Florida has like hurricanes, you know? So I'm used to like the hardcore pouring rain and thunder and lightning, and that relaxes me. We don't have that here. There's no like good thunderstorms to listen to. It doesn't happen. So I listen to it on there, and yeah, ambiance is huge. That's why I like that kind of stuff. And I like this because it doesn't matter the lighting you use. It looks it does something. I don't know. It's really cool. Yeah. So there yeah, there's all different like vibes of different things. That's cool. So that's one of the main things I miss about Florida is actually not just the beach, the storms. Like in Colorado, we had hail, um, and we had tornadoes, and but not like not that I miss hurricanes, but hurricane parties are fun, by the way. Um, I don't know. I just miss a good rainstorm, and sometimes when you don't have that, you're like, damn, you know, you gotta have a fake one. But um, Clover, I love my cat, and honestly, I'm deathly allergic to cats, which is weird because I've always liked black cats. I think they're super cool. There's something supernatural about them. I think I deep down, I think they were human in like their past life or something. They're a black cat is just different than any other type of cat. And so when we went to the SPCA, I'm like, I'm going to be super allergic. I'm going to die, you know, because my husband's cat, Roxy, that his mom had, like, I could not touch my eyes. I could not be around it. Like, I would break out. Like, my eyes would puff up, everything, you know, could not be around her. Um, but so we went to the SPCA, and that was back in was it South Carolina? I think it was, yeah, Sumter. Or no. We got her at Fort Bragg. Um, yeah. So we got her in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Um, she's from the ghetto. But anyway, she I walked in and I'm like, I'm gonna get the first cat that's nice to me. She was the first one in the cage that I came up to. All black cat. She was like underweight, which now she's 300 pounds overweight. Well, anyway, she's pleasantly fed. Um, so she was super skinny and frail, but I stuck my finger up to her cage and she scratched me. I'm like, I want that one. But she looked at me like Puss in Boots. You know, in the movie Shrek, how he has like the super cute eyes? She looked at me like that and then scratched me. I'm like, that's my cat. And we took her home. The rest is history. And I held her, didn't have any allergic reaction. Now, I don't try to wipe my eyes and all that. And yes, I have seasonal allergies to like pollen. So I take Zyrtec every day. Um, so I probably am a little bit allergic to her, but I think I got used to her. But I don't have any like reaction like I used to to normal cats. So she's like, we're dog people. We had two labs, um and they both passed away at the last yeah, I hate talking about it, but so I'm not going to. But I feel like my dog kind of taught Clover how to take care of us, because the cat changed after Hope, our dog, died. Like, Clover became a people cat. She acts more like a dog. Like, she'll come up to you if she knows like you're upset or something, she'll come around you. She actually, cats don't let you pet their tummy because they're predatory animals. You know, that's like their spot. Um, but she lets me pet her tummy now. I'm like, oh, that's trust. Um, now she comes in here while I'm on the live. I think she likes the heat from the lights, and she loves music too. So if I'm playing music, she wants to be around it. Um, love you, girl. You're a good girl. Thank you. But cats are crazy. You know, like they'll lay like they're dead. Like I have sworn that she's been dead before. I walked in Candace's room one day and she was like, how they like it looked like how animals die. You know how they kind of do that, and she was laying like that. I'm like, for real, Candace, Clover's deceased. You couldn't even see her breathe, and I moved her, and she's like, she backed up. I'm like, she's she's a good girl. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I will be. Um, I do have a haul to do tomorrow. My Hobby Lobby um, stuff came in that I got. I wanted to share that with you guys. So I'll be on at some point tomorrow. We may go to the lake tomorrow. If we go to the lake tomorrow, I'll go on live for at least a little bit of that, because I really want you guys to see the lake. It's nice. But yeah, thank you guys for being here tonight. I've had a lot of fun. You guys have been amazing, and I appreciate you all very, very much. Don't forget that. And yeah, I genuinely enjoy talking to you guys so very much. And maybe we'll plan a sleepover one where we kind of we hang out, or I'll watch TV with you guys and we'll go to sleep. That's kind of cool, actually. Um, but thank you. Good night, freaking peanuts. Good night, Ernie. Good night, Justin. Thank you, JC. Chanting. No, you could go back and watch my other stuff. Watch the sleepover one I did. That's still on there. You can still view it. It's kind of cool. It's actually cool because I read a little bit on it. I have other videos. Like, definitely, that's what I do when I go to sleep. I watch. I'm gonna turn errands on right now and do some editing. I have to edit. I have a lot to catch up on, but that's the only time I have to do it, is when everybody else is asleep. So, but I will see you guys sometime this weekend, probably tomorrow sometime. But happy Father's Day to all you guys that have kids or pets, or you know, all the things. But I will see you guys soon. JJ, stop it. You should be sleeping, JJ. The weird guy chanting. Bye, guys.